Hi, before we start this video, I just want to say that the audio quality is going to be miserable on this one. That's primarily due to two reasons. The first of which being that I recorded this on my phone outside, so of course there's going to be a lot of ambient noise and shit. And the second reason is that I couldn't figure out how to turn a WhatsApp audio file into the type of audio file that my computer could recognize. So instead of creating a new audio file 3 months in the future, I'd rather use the one that I recorded back then when I finished the drawing, because these are kind of like journal entries and stuff to me, but the audio quality is going to be miserable. Anyway, I apologize for that. Thanks for sticking with it. Thanks for sticking with me nonetheless. And yeah, here we go. Hi, James Sourdough. For today's location, I've chosen a forest. It's not really a forest, it's more of a park in Leipzig, Germany. It's 17:02 here, which you may think is early and that the sun is setting, but it's actually completely dark, and it's been completely dark for maybe about an hour. Yeah, it's weird. It gets dark super early here because we're so far north, I guess, in the winter. But yeah, I rode here on a bike, which it was my best friend's idea, Tadeo's, to purchase a bike, and well, we purchased a bike. It is, however, I feel, a girl's bike, and by that I mean that it's the type of bike that's designed without that little bar in the middle, which you can easily bang your nuts on. So it kind of looks like a woman's bike. It looks like my mom's bike. It looks like the bike that my mom goes shopping at the supermarket with, except maybe without the little basket. So I imagine you have a clear image of what it is, and our bike is named Plancha. We gave it a name, so it's called Plancha, and I ride it so much, and it's a little worrying. Like, I start talking to the bike sometimes now, since it has the name. I think that's the trouble of naming things, is you start adapting a personality for him in your head. And I'll talk to Pancho when I'm riding the bike, and I'm not afraid to say it. Give her a pat on the seat before I get on, you know? Pancho's cool, man. Yeah, anyway, we're here in the park. It's dark, spooky. I feel like Slenderman is going to pop out at me or something. I think Slenderman's the scariest horror game. Granted, haven't really played very many horror games. I just don't like the experience of being scared, so I tend to avoid them. But I just remember being ridiculously fucking spooked when I played Slenderman. That was the game, man. Yeah. So with Juancha, the bike, I feel I ride a little bit more dangerously every time I use her. But I bought myself a helmet. I ride with some thick gloves, so I mean, I may be riding recklessly, but at least if I fall, I won't fucking split my head open, you know? And they do try to, I most of the time look both ways, probably 80% of the time, when I'm crossing sort of empty streets, or before I do anything stupid. So, yeah. Had several adventures on the bike already. One time I was fucking heading out, and I was about halfway to where I was going, and I wanted to put a song on my phone, right? So I started looking, I stopped, started looking in my pockets for my phone, and my phone wasn't there. I was like, oh fuck, I dropped my phone on the way, you know? Because I specifically remember putting it in my pocket as I was leaving. So I'm going back, and sure enough, right in the middle of the street, isn't my phone, but my fucking wallet. So I grabbed my wallet, I put it in my pocket, and I keep riding, and then I found my phone, and I put that away too, and that was awesome. It was such a good, like, I don't know what fucking good thing I did to accumulate that karma, but I'm glad that I did, you know, or maybe it was just some spirit playing a fucking trick on me or something, I don't know, because, yeah, that could have easily just been disastrous. Imagine losing your fucking wallet and your phone in a foreign country, Jesus fuck. But I didn't, though, fortunately, very, very fortunately. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still working on my portfolio now, which is very, very stressful. I wish I could express to you how stressful working on it. Like, I went to the university the other day just to sort of see if I could talk to someone, see what their, like, classes were like and shit before I applied. And the secretary people weren't any help. Like, I'm talking in German now with people, which is really fun, so. She gave me her card, but, like, basically said everything's on the website, and I was like, okay, fuck, I'm gonna go look at the website then. But on my way out, I saw this one guy printing, images, so I thought he might be a professor or something, and I asked him about it, and I showed him my drawings, and he was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know. Yeah, I have a student that just entered the painting course. So I went up to the 4th floor. This university has 4 fucking floors, by the way, which I find crazy. I guess it isn't that crazy. I've seen bigger Goliaths, but it's like for just an art university, that's pretty fucking rad, I think. And I go up to the 4th floor, and it's this long dude. Well, first I don't see him. I talked to like this one person, asked if she might know him, and she said, well, how long is his hair? Like, I couldn't even remember like the name that was given to me on the 4th floor when I got up to the 4th floor, so I blurted out a name, and I said long hair, and she says, I think I might know who it is, so it might not even have been this dude, right? But whatever it is, this blonde guy comes out with hair down to like his shoulders. Reminds me of what I looked like when I was a kid, but like sort of now-ish. I don't know how old he was anyway. He was like, sure, I can explain. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette anyway. And he rolls a fucking cigarette in the hallway and smokes a cigarette in the hallway. By the way, the fucking walls of the stairwell covered in graffiti. Like, just everything is like has a tag on it or something, like, except for the walls, I guess. But the stairwell was fucked up, and then like couches and things all these scratched, whatever. And this one guy, like, explains to me. He talks about the portfolio process. You know, he shows me like works that they're doing, and kind of contextualizes like what's a good idea for the portfolio, what's a bad idea. So I feel like I have a bit more information that it really took like maybe less anxious and more anxious at the same time, because he also mentions like 300 fucking students apply to this university. So I am terrified and excited, and I don't know, just riding the waves of life, I think. So a little bit, I got super sidetracked. A little bit of a drawing before I finish this video. This drawing, if it's the one I think it is, then it's Oldengines Airport. Oldengines Airport is known to be one of the most dangerous airports in the world, and if you want to read the full story about it, it'll be in the description. But I want to talk about the art bit today, which is interesting. I used a lot more black. Like, I think this is the first time I've used just a completely black background with ink, and it's exciting. Like, I hated this drawing for most of it, because at the beginning I did this one fuck up with these sort of lines, but I covered it up. I used the clouds to kind of darken that area, and I like it how it turned out. I really do. Like, the airplanes, I've never drawn anything like that. The spaceship too. It was fun. I like it when just everything clicks at the end, which happened to me with most drawings. Like, yeah, I can hate it all the way through it, and I know that if I finish it, like once I get to that finishing point, I'm gonna love it. But then there's drawings that I love all the way through, and those are even better. Anyway, yeah, and I like how the black background made the white bits pop. It made, like, it added so much more contrast, and I really like it. It's like more dramatic. So yeah, I really like this drawing, I guess is what I'm saying. And see you next time, if you choose to come back, which you could do if you hit the subscribe button, and like, and comment your favorite color. Yeah.
Spacecrafts.